welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters, where today we are going to be talking about my trip review, well, my whole review of Alton Towers on the 15th of April. I haven't done this for a while, so where to start? Now, firstly, we pulled up to the car park. Gates open earlier than normal, so not at 10 o'clock, but the rides open at 10. And first ride I went to was, firstly, it wasn't busy, so that's quite good. First ride I went to was Nemesis Reborn. Now, I find it really strange that Nemesis Reborn didn't open on 10 o'clock, didn't open on 10 o'clock, and the queue line opened before, made us wait and look around, made us wait and look for the ride testing. There were people at the front going on the ride, and then all the rides opened at the exact same time after 10 o'clock, which I find really, really weird. Now, I've heard, and I was behind someone who used to work at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I heard that they do that for advertisement reasons. So they open the newest ride, or they close the oldest rides to bring in the newest rides and bring more publicity towards the newest aspects of things, which I think is horrendous. Why would you do that? I don't know. You go there, like, people have never been before, it's wrecking their experience and wasting time. So that is the first aspect of it. Now, second aspect, Nemesis Reborn working smoothly as always. It was a bit slow at the morning. As it went on, it was pretty quick. Went in it 3 times. It was absolutely amazing. My best ride in the park. That is now topped it. Like, recommends like second now. So short though, hence why the queue runs very, very quick. Now, on the queue of the Nemesis Reborn, I think it's really, really long, and yes, I get it takes the capacity, but at the same time, it's such a long queue, and even with the extended queue out of the way with, it is still a very long queue, because the extended queue was not open on that day, and it was the day of the London Marathon, of course. Didn't go Nemesis to Tower, don't know how that was, I don't know if it's changed. The area, what have I just done? Did I just hurt myself? I think I have. Yeah, I've hurt myself. Now, the area of Forbidden Valley, absolutely amazing. The helicopter was on. We have Nemesis Reborn working smoothly. We had Galactica running smoothly. That didn't close. Nemesis Reborn didn't close. I went 3 times, like I said. So that's quite cool. Now, I didn't check out the arcade, but however, the arcade is it's a bit rubbish. You could have added something else there, you know what I mean? And also the shop, that's also a thing that they could have replaced or done something with, so you know, it is that aspect. So there was that aspect, and that was Forbidden Valley, the Phalanx facility. Now we go to the Gloomy Wood, which I went, and I have to tell you, the Gloomy Wood, because Alton Manor, it needs some rephrasing too, or some people need to go in there and redo some of the work, because every time I reset it, or it's closed and it opens back up, there are different features that work, but they're probably the same features that didn't work before they closed it, and then now they work after, but then there's some features that don't work, like the My Perfect Family bit, where that lit up, that didn't light up correctly. Hello. Okay. And then you have I've lost my train of thought. Oh yes, and then you have at the end where you literally come into the ride entrance, and there's normally a thing at the top that says, well, that has Emily Alton in the light, and she's got like shadow in her window. That's not on, and it wasn't on for the duration. So that's a very negative thing, and the Curse of Alton Manor, I suspect, is probably the best dark ride if it actually worked. Now, they've also added a new feature as you go in on to the right. So listen. Also onto the right, you also see Emily Alton's curse thing, and it's really cool. So you now see her face. So really good aspects to the Curse of Alton Manor. But at the same time, it does need some features replacing and stuff like that. We then went to Smiler. Smiler is not worth the queue wait. I love the refurbishments, I love the repainting of it. However, the track's not repainted. It looks rubbish, as per always. It looks rusty, and I think if it didn't look rusty, it could have a repaint to it. But it does look rusty, so yeah, I've kind of just lost what I was saying. Oblivion, absolutely amazing ride. I love the repaint of the circles. Last time I didn't go there, and it is, like I said, just stunning. I can't fault that ride. I mean, if people do, what are you faulting on how bumpy it is when it comes up the tunnel? I mean, it's short anyways. But the quickest coaster in the Alton Towers resort, so you know. Didn't go to 13, didn't go to Rita, even though I heard Rita has some really negative ride operations. Wide operations were quite good. The actors thought Hex was not out, even though we did stay there for quite a while. Swashbuckle, not Swashbuckle, we had lunch, Seabury's Lands, the map was messed up. Spinball Wizard wasn't open. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't open. Even though Tower Street said it was open, I can tell you now it was not open. What else? I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, and Mutiny Bay, absolutely amazing place. Catania Canyon was open. Wickerman, yet again, as we went to a queue, it closed down, like, boom. But then it reopened and we were in the station. They didn't have enough people in the station to take out a car, so they just got everyone off and waited. I think that's it. I couldn't go into too much detail. It wasn't really busy, which I think was really, really cool, and their ride operations were great. We got on Spinball Wizard 3 times. No, we got on a Nemesis Reborn 3 times, Oblivion once, Wickerman once, Curse of Mana 3 times. I didn't go in the Weatherman Mine Train. I saw that briefly as it went past to take a photo of it. But there wasn't much to the park. I mean, having an event, it would be quite cool to see, but again, there'll be more criticism from the event. I think they have listened to some criticism of the event. And how last year Festival Feels absolutely was appalling. Like, I don't even know where the money came from for the Smiler, but wherever it came from, it could have went on the Smiler instead of on some stupid marketing campaigns which haven't kept. Like, God knows what happened to them now. But yes, then there's also a ride going in Forbidden Valley. Not quite sure about that. Work didn't take place till the Monday after. So, well, the Monday after, day after. So it's really cool how they do stuff without planning permission so quickly. So yes, tell me how you guys think of Alton Towers. Please remember to subscribe and smile always. I'm gonna go now. That was my review on the 15th of April. Smile always.